Good day, I'm Lorraine Mendez and this is your JIS News for Tuesday, April 4. Jamaica's fight against vector-borne diseases has been bolstered with the opening of a mosquito control and research unit at the University of the West Indies Mona campus. The unit is a partnership involving the Ministry of Health, the University, National Youth Service, Jamaica Defence Force and the Jamaica Red Cross. At Friday's launch, Health Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton said the unit will coordinate the integrated vector management program and research into mosquito control for maximum benefits.
There was, to my mind, a natural and logical basis on which, if we were to bring all of these forces together and coordinate the efforts by all with a very common goal of trying to address the control and hopefully elimination over time of the mosquitoes that are a threat to us, then we would be a lot more effective.
An entomologist will head the unit and coordinate work from the resulting collaboration between the Ministry's Vector Control Unit and the UWI's research. And still on vector control, the Health Minister led a team of volunteers to engage community members in Kingston Town St. Catherine on eradicating mosquito breeding sites. Saturday's public education campaign formed part of the Ministry's Operation Mosquito Search and Destroy initiative and involved volunteers from the National Youth Service and the Jamaica Red Cross.
We have to educate and inform every single Jamaican as to what the potential risk or potential threat is as it relates to the mosquito.
Citing education and personal responsibility as the first line of defense against mosquito-borne diseases, Dr. Tufton urged volunteers to help change the behavior of those they come in contact with.
And you are agents of the change in the mindset that we need to represent as it relates to dealing with this threat. Talk to people that you come in contact with and try to educate, to inform, and to make them more responsible and aware about the threat that the mosquito represents.
Dr. Tufton says St. Catherine is one of 7 high-risk parishes for mosquitoes, adding that government is taking a proactive approach to mosquito control ahead of the start of the rainy season in June. In other news, the island's sugar producers are being urged to expand their markets within CARICOM. Industry Minister Carl Samuda made the call, noting that Britain's exit from the European Union, the removal of subsidies to farmers, as well as the expansion of beet sugar production will remove cane sugar's competitiveness in the European market. Mr. Samuda says some local producers have already been trading in the Caribbean market and are seeing great returns.
It is to CARICOM, ladies and gentlemen, that we now have to turn for the sale of our sugar with any degree of certainty. The price that we are likely to get from the EU and United Kingdom may well be too low for us to be able to survive.
The Industry, Commerce, Agriculture and Fisheries Minister was speaking Friday at AmCham Jamaica's Breakfast Forum under the theme Trade and Investment, Prospects for 2017 and Beyond. And Minister Samuda, meanwhile, is reiterating his ministry's commitment to removing the red tape that has been hindering expansion and investment in the agriculture sector. Mr. Samuda says the ministry's Trade Facilitation Task Force has been working with the Jamaica Customs Agency and other entities to streamline operations while creating an enabling environment for investors.
My ministry is dedicated to facilitating the expansion of trade, both domestic and international. My ministry is dedicated to forging linkages that will serve us over time, where we will produce domestically for the export market.
Minister Samuda also called on local producers to be innovative and aggressive in not only satisfying the domestic market, but seeking out opportunities in the European, North and Latin American markets.
When we satisfy the domestic market and we save valuable foreign exchange, we must not just pause at that point and go to something else. We must expand on the expertise that we have acquired and go in search of markets overseas, and we must not limit ourselves to the markets that we must strive to penetrate.
And finally, Sport Minister Olivia Grange says government is moving ahead with plans to expand the national stadium facilities to accommodate the hosting of international games.
We are going to be putting in at least another 10,000 seats, and a new Royal Box, VIP facilities, additional parking. We have a major plan that will go over a period of 5 years.
Minister Grange says further details are to be unveiled during activities to celebrate the island's 55th anniversary of independence. The minister was speaking with JIS News on the final day of the 2017 Issa Grace Boys and Girls Championships. Calabar High School copped top honors on the boys' side while Edwin Allen lifted the girls' trophy. And that's it for JIS News today. I'm Lorraine Mendez. Thank you for watching.